What up, YouTube? Coming at y'all with another bike video. Just wanted to give y'all a little update on the 1980 Swin Beach Cruiser. As you can see, it's pretty much done. Just needs a chain and a brake setup. This was a one-day build. Not bad for a one-day build. As you can see, I went a different route with it. I went with a kind of a BMX theme. Kind of just looking online at other other beach cruisers for sale. They don't tend to go for a lot of money. But I noticed the one that were like clunkered out or BMX themed, they tend to go for a little more. So I was like, let me go ahead and throw some BMX parts at it. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, let's go over it. As you can see, the paint is dry to the touch now. Went ahead and assembled it, let it dry overnight. It was super hot yesterday, so got pretty dry. See, it's nice and glossy. Not bad for a quickie, not too many flaws in it. Went with these 80 CMC wheels. They are chrome and they are freewheel. So they're not the typical coaster brake wheel. They are 26-inch free wheels. Went with these SC handlebars, the big hunking SC handlebars. I gotta polish them out. I went with this aftermarket GT mallet stem. I am going to clean it up. Like I said, just a mock-up. I'm going to pull the bolts. I'm actually missing the bolt. I'm actually considering painting the mallet brown and putting, chrome bolts in it, and leaving the little stem part chrome, just a different look, I went with Swin chubby grips. This is also a Swin seat, but I didn't go with the typical beach cruiser seat. I felt like it was too wide for this look, so I went with a road bike seat because it's more BMX sized. But yeah, man, other than that, pretty much everything else is original crank, sprocket, and pedals. But yeah, man, show y'all my other projects I got going. So I was telling y'all I had a 92 GT Vertigo. This is it right here. As you can see, it's stripped down to the metal. I actually stripped it down a while back. I actually had to do it twice. And my first concept for this bike, I was going to make it like, if you look into like the 1992 model Vertigos and GT Performer, they had like a Dayglow yellow with the black splatter on it. That's what I was going to try to replicate. But when I sprayed the yellow, man, it was like chalk. Like whatever kind of paint was just some bad paint. It was like the shit that that they work on the streets and make the lines with. I did not like it, so I stripped it the same day back to metal. You can see some reminiscence of it in the dropouts. But yeah, man, it's pretty much a complete frame set. Frame, fork, handlebars, and seat post. I got a late 80s stem, GT stem, and this is an 85 GT seat post clamp. These things cost a lot of money. They do have some repop ones, but you don't want that. I mean, they look a little different. You can tell the difference between the fake ones and the real ones. The fake ones are more boxier and more refined. You can tell this one is OG. My plan for this bike is to pretty much do like a resto mod 80s style. Throw some 80s parts at it. I actually want to go with white parts. Depends on what kind of wheels I come up with. But yeah, I'm going to try to do like a nice bright 80s color with white parts. Onto the lowrider bike. So like I was telling y'all in the previous video on the lowrider, I wanted to change my wheels up, man. Everybody run 100 spokes and 144 spokes, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate from the lowrider bike builders, but man, I wanted to do something different. I wanted to go with something with less spokes. It looked more vintage and old school. And as you can see, I came up on some this morning. Went and paid $30 for the pair of wheels. I polished this one out a little bit just to see how it looked. And man, I like it. This right here has just been overdone. It's harder to clean. These right here, you could just sit down and actually polish the lip out. I do want to do something a little different with the spokes. I haven't figured it out yet. I don't want to put spoke covers. That's kind of cheesy, but still trying to figure out. I hear a lot of people talking about they do like shrink wrap on them. I don't know. I'm going to see what I want to do. Maybe paint the spokes. I'm going to do something different, though. I don't want them just plain, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, this the other one right here. Kind of like pre-war style, the drop center wheels. It is a Bendex hub. Can't beat it for $30. My goal for this bike was to buy it and don't put any more than $150 into it, redoing it. And I'm at 50 right now, and I don't have to buy too much more besides fenders and a couple miscellaneous parts like the mirrors and things like that, because the mirrors on here was red. So obviously the bike not going to be red no more. It's going to be like Well, I can't say the color, but you know, I gotta color match it. But yeah, this right here just a fork. Let's go to my girl's bike right here. She's not really into BMX. She just wanted something comfortable and custom. So I'm gonna do her a nice beach cruiser. She going with gray and pink, so that was her color. So that's where she going. That's what I'm gonna do with that. But yeah, man, just kind of gonna strip the paint on that and prep the frame, get that ready. So got a lot of projects going on, man. Pretty much take all the chrome off the lowrider bike and just kind of start polishing it up. It's not going to be perfect, but like I said, this is a budget build. It's going to have a few scratches and things like that, but it's going to look real good. Y'all seen the previous video of the bike when it was all assembled. Looked it good then, so it's going to look better when I'm done with it. But yeah, man, just wanted to give y'all a little update. All right, y'all.